In second place, Nasser El Sonbaty.
I started training in Germany. I was born in Stuttgart, Germany, South Germany, and I'm living now since 5 years here in Southern California. People should always keep in mind that California doesn't create a champion. You have to have the potential before, and it's not just by moving that you become a great bodybuilder. You have to be before a great bodybuilder.
In 1994, Nasser competed in Mr. Olympia for the first time, and he placed 7th in this competition.
In 7th place, competitor number 5, Nasser El Sonbaty.
Just look at his size. Unbelievable. He was a freak of nature. A real monster among men. The most underrated bodybuilder of all time.
Again in 1995, Nasser came to the Mr. Olympia stage for the second time, and he placed 3rd.
In 3rd place, competitor number 1, Nasser El Sonbaty.
So far I've been training, I think 16, 17 years, and you need for sure at least 10 years to create a real good world-class physique. So 10 years are a must in bodybuilding. And if you don't train at least 10 years, I think you can't really compete at the highest level, like the Mr. O contest where the best of the best are competing on a yearly basis.
Again, in 1996 Mr. Olympia, Nasser placed 3rd for the second time in a row.
In 3rd place, Nasser El Sonbaty.
In total, Nasser competed in 13 amateur shows and 53 IFBB pro shows. He qualified for 10 consecutive Mr. Olympia contests and entered 9 Mr. Olympia competitions. Nasser used to almost always place in the top 5. The 1997 Olympia was his best performance, and almost everyone who has seen clippings of that show believes that he was the more deserving athlete to win the coveted Sandow. After 2 years placing as third, he finally placed second in Mr. Olympia 1997.
In second place, Nasser El Sonbaty.
I would describe myself as self-motivated. You have to, because bodybuilding is a lonely sport. You're on yourself most of the time, especially when you're in the gym. You have to decide how much you train. You have to decide how much pain you inflict on yourself. You have to decide how much you eat, how much you drink, and how far you like to go with your body, and how much you're willing to sacrifice.
After 2 years as the runner-up in Arnold Classic, Nasser, in 1999, he finally secured the Arnold Classic title. In 2002, he competed in Mr. Olympia for the final time, but he only managed to place 15th. This was the end of this career.